Is anyone else wondering what the deal is with Ari and Biniyam's money situation? It honestly makes no sense. Supposedly her parents have been supporting them for a really long time, and as far as I can tell, I think that Ari's parents have probably been supporting her for her entire adult life. But on the latest episodes of 90 Day Fiance, she said that her parents are cutting them off, and she then just started complaining about how they only have like a couple of thousands of dollars to survive on the United States, which, got me wondering, what the heck happened to all of their money? I mean, like, let's look at this logically here, guys. As far as we know, her parents have always supported her, so she should have some, savings saved up. She's 31 now, and even if she's only held, odd jobs here and there, we do know that she has been working for her adult life. Before she moved to Ethiopia, she was working part-time in her dad's cardiologist office and as a freelance writer, and she claimed that she was still working as a freelance writer in Ethiopia. So if her parents are supporting her, shouldn't she have been saving her actual income this entire time? But then you have to factor in 90 Day Fiance, because based on all of the digging that I've done, I think it's safe to assume that Ari and Biniyam are probably making about $1,500 per episode of 90 Day Fiance that they've been on. And so by the end of this season of 90 Day Fiance, they will have been in about 50 episodes of 90 Day Fiance. And that would put their income from just the show at about $75,000, which is a nice chunk of savings. So where is it? I mean, if her parents are really supporting them fully, shouldn't they have at least most of their savings still? But Ari claims that they only have a couple thousands of dollars, and now this just makes absolutely no sense to me, and I'll tell you why. There are a bunch of reasons. So first of all, you have the fact that her parents are paying for their basic needs. Then you have their 90 Day Fiance income. Then you have the fact that they both, could and supposedly did work when they were living in Ethiopia, aside from 90 Day Fiance. But then you have the fact that she supposedly owns part of this tour company in Ethiopia, and she and Binny are always promoting it on social media. So you'd have to assume that it does, I guess, pretty well since they're promoting it and that they're making a decent stream of income from that. So how could they only have a couple thousands of dollars? I mean, it honestly makes me really mad that she's complaining about how broke they are for multiple reasons, but especially for one major one. There's absolutely no reason that they should be in this situation that they're in. They have every opportunity handed to them, and yet they're claiming to be broke. And now, don't get me wrong, I actually do like Ari and Binny, or at least, Binny most of the time, but they've been handed an amazing opportunity to make a lot of money as influencers, and they're not taking advantage of it at all. Nope. Instead, they're just complaining about how broke they are. Now, Binny, I can understand a little bit better. He's dealing with immigration issues right now, and he's not legally cleared to work in America for the first 90 days that he's here, so he gets a pass. But Ari has literally no excuse, and I'm not even saying that she needs to, leave the house and Binny and Avi and go get a job. No, it's like she could literally be making a ton of money from home, and she's choosing not to. And she has 374,000 Instagram followers right now, and when you look up how much she could make per sponsor post on Instagram, it's honestly shocking. Now, apparently she could make anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 per sponsored post. So let's say that she were to post one sponsored post per week, that would be a yearly income of like $156,000 to $260,000, all from posting just one sponsored Instagram picture per week. And I'm sure you're thinking, well, maybe she's not allowed to do brand deals while she's on 90 Day Fiance. And we all know, that's just absolutely not true, because almost everyone else on 90 Day Fiance does brand deals, whenever they can. That's definitely not stopping her. And we all know that she'll gladly do a brand deal when it comes to getting her cosmetic procedures done, which is honestly another question that I have for her. I mean, sure, now we can see that she's probably getting her cosmetic procedures just done in exchange for promotion on her Instagram, but when she first started getting these things done, she was very secretive about it, so she had to have been paying for it out of pocket. And those procedures can usually be at least a few $1,000s per session. And if they're supposed to be broke, where was she getting the money to do this? So I don't know what to make of it, you guys. The fact that Ari could make very good money with her following and isn't just seems so lazy of me. I mean, there are millions of people out there who are working jobs that are way more work, where they make way less money, and I'm sure they would kill to have the opportunity to make as much money as Ari could be making as an influencer, but she chooses not to, especially because not only is it a source of income that doesn't require much work, it also would allow her and Binny to be home with their son. So, I mean, do you realize how many parents would kill to be in that position? And honestly, you guys, as for, the Ari's parents are cutting them off storyline, I kind of don't even believe it. I mean, they really expect us to believe that Ari's parents had no problem supporting them when they lived in Ethiopia and were both able to work, but now that they moved to America and Benny isn't legally allowed to work, they just are going to cut them off? I mean, I could understand, if they were both able to work and a little bit more settled, but right after they moved to America, to me, it seems like TLC was just looking for a good storyline for the two of them because now that they've moved to America, they don't have Benny's family to fight with anymore. And I don't know about you guys, but I would have been way more interested to see them do something, with reunited with Benny and his son. Not this probably made up fake crap about her parents cutting them off when that's literally never been the case in her adult life. I even looked up the rate for a two-bedroom apartment in Princeton, New Jersey, and to try to get a better feel for what, they're supposedly going to have to pay in rent now that her parents are cutting them off. And it's about $3,000 a month on average. So I'm sorry, but I just do not believe that they would have rented a place for Ari and Benny that was $3,000 a month and then expected them to start paying it immediately when they moved to America with only Ari's income. I'm just not buying it. But I mean, what do you guys think? Do you really think it's possible that Ari and Benny only have a couple $1,000s saved when they were both working and are investors in a business and have been filming for 90 Day Fiance? I mean, can you even believe that Ari's not taking the opportunity to make as much money as she possibly can as an influencer? I mean, I can believe it, but I also just can't believe anyone would complain about being broke when they have that sitting at their feet. But what do I know? Anyway, you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Ari and Biniyam, these two, I kind of like them, but oh my god, they're just so dramatic and ridiculous sometimes. But either way, guys, put in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like, follow, share, subscribe button. And y'all better stay tuned for many more videos.